Kia ora and good morning, as we have our first full day at sea. Now we're heading to New Zealand's capital, Wellington, but first we're going to have a day to check out the beautiful Royal Princess. The shore wasn't quite as close as it looked, although we did keep the coast in sight for most of the morning. After a quick bite to eat, we went to the Princess Theatre, where some of the senior officers told us a bit about what they do.
In preparation and everything. But yeah, I love my job, and I spend most of the time to fix what these two gentlemen, they're broken during the day.
Yeah, good morning everybody. My name is Kevin, Staff Captain, and I'm from Tyneside in the northeast of England, a place called Newcastle, the original Newcastle.
All right, so let's move on with our Hotel General Manager. Helmut, welcome as well. How are you doing?
Good morning everybody. It's a pleasure to be on board, and my name is Helmut Leckhoff, and I have the privilege to be your Hotel General Manager. At this moment in time, we are kind of in the middle of the Australian season. However, we are preparing already very much for the transition as we leave on the 11th of April going back to US.
Piazza is the heart of the ship. There's always something to do and something going on. This was a game between some passengers and some crew. And of course, there's always some shopping to do. We're at lunch and Joe's checking out what the dinner menu is. Although the seas around New Zealand get notoriously rough, on the Royal Princess you hardly feel any movement whatsoever because they have stabilisers, so there's no real roll, maybe a wee bit of pitch, but not near as bad as what the seas look like.
Look at our seats, guys. Look out there. Another seat by the window. How lucky are we?
It's quite rough when you get down here to sort of sea level. Yeah. Beautiful though. Right. What are we going to have tonight, everybody? Again, if you want to have a good look, feel free to pause.
I think I'm going to have the chilled cucumber soup.
Ooh, sounds...
Yes, that's something different. And the chicken scallopini.
That's what I think I'm going to have. Cognac mushroom sauce, broccoli with rosemary potatoes.
So I do like cucumber.
Yeah, that's what you should be getting, Joey. The service in the Allegro restaurant is first class. I mean, you can be as quick as you like if you've got something to go to, another show or a bit of entertainment around the ship, or you can just sit back and relax and take your time and admire the views. Of course, with Princess, you always start with the most mouth-watering breads.
Yes, oh, they're so delicious. Ooh, look at this, so crunchy.
Wow, this is nice. This is a voulez-vous. Scallops and prawns.
Prawns and scallops.
Here we go now. God.
How is it? Is it good?
You won't like it, Joe. I'm going to eat yours too. told you wouldn't like it, eh?
That's delicious.
And once again, have a look out there. Well, neither of us like that.
There's not a scrap left.
That was really...
Oh, it was delicious,
It
wasn't it?
was. I mean,
Ooh,
beautiful.
so lucky we.
Taste sensation, that one. Okay, bring on the next course. Okay, here we go with the chicken scallopini. Melts in your mouth.
Ooh, yummy.
Kick off your evening with live music, and as well at 7:30 p.m. head to Princess Live for a special music tribute.
Yeah.
Okay, put your phone away.
Oh, just making sure I bookmark that. Making sure I bookmarked all the events for it's about a week away yet, but... After dinner we went back to the Princess Theatre to watch 640 again. This time they sung songs from the 60s. Princess Theatre is not the only place to have great entertainment. Joanne's feeling very lucky. She's going to head to the casino to spend a couple of grand. Okay, we have a set limit of 20 bucks. 45 minutes later. So we've seen some great shows. We left and went to see a comedian. And now we've come for a late night.
Yeah. I've got some nice cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
It does look a lot. I probably won't eat all that.
Whereas I went healthy, I got a cookie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a good old day.
It's been a great day. It's been a really good day.
Our arrival in Wellington wasn't the best weather-wise, but the predicted forecast was that it would fine later in the day, and it did. These are two of the ferries that shuttle between our North and South Islands. Wellington is the southernmost capital city in the world. So old Joe stayed in bed. I went and got the coffees, took some photos, and froze my butt off. It's freezing out there. We headed to one of the main dining rooms for a scrumptious breakfast. Thank you very much. We both had coffee, pastries and a scrumptious omelette. We're in Wellington. Because Wellington is a working port, you can't walk along the wharf into the town, but the Princess put on free shuttles for you. Most of the bus sheltered under a rata tree as we waited for the showers to pass, and we were right across the road from New Zealand's Parliament buildings, known nationally as the Beehive. We headed into town and spent the remainder of the day with our niece and her partner.
Tonight's fare in the buffet is Japanese. Yummy!
Well, Joe and I have got a selection of 3 cakes here. We have a carrot cake, a black forest and a cheesecake. So we're going to have a bite of each, maybe 2 or 3 bites of each, and see which is our favourite. At this stage, the black forest is bolting in.
How was that?
That might be my new favourite, the carrot cake.
Really?
Mm.
I like this cheesecake one.
As we sailed out of Port Nicholson, or Wellington Harbour, we sailed past the Barrett Reef, where on the 10th of April 1968, the Waihine, a ferry from Lyttleton, struck and foundered, with the loss of 53 lives. I can remember going past this very site about only a week or 10 days later on another inter-island ferry with my mother and father, and we watched the Waihine as it lay on its side. It stuck with me all these years. We didn't get off the ship at Wellington, as we spent all day filming a ship's tour, which we'll show you a wee bit later on. Needless to say, we still had a marvellous time. So for lunch today we got a whole mixture, a smorgasbord of pretty much everything. I've got a bit of mashed potato and onion, I've got a lovely salad bowl, and I've got some butter and bread, and I'll make a sandwich out of everything. Joe's got...
Yes, I've got some hot chicken and all these lovely salads. Pasta, that's an Italian rice salad, and that's a corn salad, and that is mashed chicken.
Yum. Bon appetit. We took our dessert back to sit on the balcony. Yeah, it is getting warmer.
I think it will do.
At night we went to see Patrick McMahon. He was an act like you've never seen before. He was like a cowboy on steroids. After that highly entertaining show, we headed back to the cabin with a cup of tea and wound down for the night. As we headed south, we headed for more familiar territory, and we knew that when we woke in the morning, we'd be in our home port, Dunedin. So we're going home. We've got 10 days left on the cruise yet, but we're going home.
Yeah.
But we'll be back.
We're going to do the washing and mow the lawns.
Maybe. The weather's not that flash out
Maybe
there.
not mow the lawns, but I'll do the washing.
Yeah.
So we can...
And maybe take our dog for a walk.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Tula will like that.
Let's go.
Let's go. Do you think that's your room where you can see the table?
Yeah, I think it is. It's about there, isn't it? We're right up there. We're right at the top anyway, so...
Eh?
We're right at the top, aren't we?
Yeah, we're right at the top, I can see.
We're waiting here on the main street of Port Chalmers.
Lovely little town.
Yeah, it is. Seaside port, where all the cruise ships arrive at, obviously. And we're waiting for one of our children to come pick us up.
Yeah.
Which one will it be? And here he is. It's our son, Paul. Yeah, so...
You just push the P and it will go off. Make sure it's in
We've got a
deep.
backseat driver here.
Hello.
Look at that. Hello. And that's the way we're heading. Another tropical day in good old Dunedin. Well, we're in Port Chalmers, but at least it's not raining. So there's our stadium, the Forsyth Bar Stadium, where we have lots of concerts. Elton John, Paul Simon, Fleetwood Mac, the Eagles, Ray Fido and company, and also rugby and soccer. This is coming into our home city, Otipoti, Dunedin. We took our dog Tula for a walk, which he was really happy about. We're heading back to the port now.
Yes, we've done the washing.
We took our dog, as you would have seen, for a bit of a walk. But it is, it's quite, I don't know what's the word, but it's surreal, or
Yes, surreal. It's strange going home, isn't it?
in the middle of a cruise. Well, we're not. We're only a third of the way through the cruise, and we go home, and you're at home, and it's like you've never been anywhere else but home. And now we're heading back to the port. But having said that, getting home, it's quite good.
Yes.
Breaks up a wee trip. We didn't need to go for an excursion here because we've got our own driver. Private driver. I hope he knows where he's going because he doesn't live here in Dunedin, he lives in Christchurch. We weren't back on long before it was time to sail away. Now we might be biased, but we always think sailing in and out of Otago Harbour is one of the highlights. In the next episode, we're going to sail to one of the most fantastic, beautiful, wonderful sights, not only in New Zealand, but in the world, Fiordland. So we hope to see you there. Until next time.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.